Have you ever said, I disagree with you, in a meeting, and suddenly the room went completely silent and awkward?
Oh, wow. Yeah. That silence is, it is very heavy, you
Yes,
know.
it is so heavy.
It is a terrible feeling. I mean, you can feel everyone looking down at the table,
Yeah. Looking at their phones.
right? Nobody wants to speak. Nobody wants to look at you.
Yes, the silence is loud. It just, it ruins the trust in the room. So welcome to our deep dive.
Thank you. I am glad to be here.
Today, we're going to fix that exact mistake. We're going to learn how to disagree without making the room go quiet.
That is a great goal.
Yeah. We will learn how to share a different idea, but, keep the trust strong.
It is a very important skill. I mean,
Yeah.
many people think that disagreeing means fighting.
Right. A big fight.
Yeah. But it does not have to be a fight. We can disagree and still stay a strong team.
I think we have all made this mistake.
Oh, definitely.
We are in a meeting. We hear an idea that we think is bad.
Very bad.
Yeah. So we say, I disagree with you, or worse, we say, you are wrong.
Oh, yeah. That is bad.
And then the conversation just dies.
It dies instantly. I mean, those phrases are very common, but they cause a lot of damage.
Okay, let's unpack this a little. Why does the room go quiet? Think about catching a heavy ball.
Okay. A heavy ball.
Yeah. If I throw a heavy ball at you very fast, without warning you, what happens?
Well, I might drop it,
Right.
or I might put my hands up, to protect my face.
Exactly. You protect your face. You might even get hurt.
Yeah, it would hurt.
Saying you are wrong is like throwing that heavy ball right at someone's face.
I love that. That is a great way to picture it. You did not prepare them to catch the idea.
No, not at all.
You just threw it. And when you throw heavy, hard words at someone, well, their brain reacts in a very specific way.
How does the brain react?
What's fascinating here is the brain feels danger.
Danger.
Yes. When someone hears the words, you are wrong, they do not just hear a different opinion. Their brain feels a personal attack. Deep down, the brain does not know the difference between a physical attack and a social attack in a meeting.
Wait, really? The brain treats a work disagreement like a real physical danger.
Yes, exactly. The same warning bells go off in the mind.
Warning bells.
Yeah. The brain says, I am not safe. And when a person feels that they are not safe, a wall goes up.
A wall. I see.
Their mind goes into defense mode. They are getting ready to protect themselves, just like putting your hands up for the heavy ball.
So when they are in defense mode, they stop thinking about the work project.
Right.
They're only thinking about protecting their feelings.
You are exactly right. They stop listening to your idea.
Wow.
Even if your idea is brilliant, they cannot hear it. The warning bells in their head are too loud.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they feel hurt or they feel angry.
But wait, I have to ask.
Sure.
What if they really are wrong?
Oh.
Like, what if their idea will ruin the project? We need truth at work.
Yes, we do.
Shouldn't we just tell them they are wrong?
Truth is very important. You must share your idea, but you have to ask yourself a question.
Okay, one question.
Do you want to be right, or do you want them to actually listen to you?
I see.
Yeah.
If I just say you were wrong, I might be right, but they are not listening anymore.
Exactly. If they are in defense mode, your truth does not matter.
Because they can't hear it.
Right. The goal is not just to speak the truth. The goal is to make sure the other person can hear the truth.
Wow. Okay.
You must make them feel safe first. If they feel safe, the warning bells stay quiet. Then they can listen.
That makes perfect sense. Throwing the heavy ball hurts.
Yes, it does.
So we need to know how to pass the ball gently.
Gently, exact.
How do we disagree, share the truth, and, keep them feeling safe?
We use a different set of words. We use words that prepare them to catch the ball.
Okay. We have a magic phrase for this.
Oh, dear.
I will say it very slowly because every single word matters.
Both every word.
The phrase is, I see where you're coming from, but. Let me say it again. I see where you're coming from, but.
It is a very gentle phrase.
Yeah.
It does not set off the warning bells in the brain.
Let's look closely at why this works. The first part is, I see where you're coming from.
Right.
This is all about respect. You are telling them that you hear them.
Respect is the key to feeling safe. When you say, I see where you're coming from, you validate them.
You validate them.
Yeah, you do not say that their idea is perfect. You simply say that you understand their thinking. You see their view.
But let me challenge this.
Okay.
What if I think their idea is terrible?
Well,
What if I do not see where they're coming from at all?
that happens.
Yeah. If I say, I see where you're coming from, won't I sound fake? People know when you're lying.
That is a very good point. You must never lie.
Right. Because then trust is gone.
Exactly. If you sound fake, they will not trust you. You must find one true thing to respect.
One true thing. How do I do that if the idea is bad?
You look behind the idea.
Behind it.
Yes. You look at their goal. Maybe their idea for the project is bad, but their goal is to save the company money.
Oh.
You can respect the goal. You can say, I see where you're coming from. Saving money is really important.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I am not agreeing with the bad plan. I am agreeing with the good feeling behind the plan. That keeps it honest.
Yes. Honesty creates trust. And when you show that you understand their good goal, well, they relax.
Warning bells stop.
Exactly. Their hands are ready to catch the ball. They feel safe with you.
So what does this all mean for the listener?
Well-
Showing respect before sharing a different idea makes the other person feel safe, not attacked.
That is perfectly said. Yes.
So that is the first part. We make them feel safe.
Right.
Now, let's talk about the second part. It is just one small word, but.
The word but is very powerful here.
Really?
Yes. It acts as a gentle turn in the road.
Sometimes people say we should never use the word but.
I have heard that.
They say it erases everything nice you just said. Is it okay to use it here?
In this phrase, it works well. Because you spent time building safety first, the word but does not feel like an attack.
Oh, I see.
It feels like a natural step. You are saying, I understand your side. Now let's look at another side.
It guides them.
Yes, it guides them to your new ideas smoothly.
So if we use this at work, the order of our words changes everything.
Everything.
We cannot just drop our new idea on the table. We have to build safety first.
Right.
We give them respect, they relax, and then we introduce the different idea.
Yes. The order is everything. Safety first, then the disagreement.
I think we need to see how this works in real life. Let's practice.
I love practice. Let's do it.
I want to feel how this changes a normal work conversation.
Okay.
Think about our own team. We have a big project.
Okay, big project.
We have a deadline coming up. Someone in the meeting gets very excited.
Right.
They want to work super fast. They say, let's finish this project early to beat everyone.
Oh, they have a lot of passion. They want to win.
Yes, but I know that if we rush, we will make huge mistakes.
Mistakes are bad.
The project will fail. My first thought, my natural reaction, is to say, no, that is a bad idea. We cannot rush.
And if you say that, what happens?
Well, the warning bells go off.
Yes.
They feel attacked. The room goes quiet.
Yeah.
We have a fight.
Exactly. You threw the heavy ball at their face.
Right.
So let us use the better way. You are the one who disagrees. How would you answer them using our phrase?
Okay, let me try. I will take a breath. I will say, I see where you're coming from. Speed is great. But if we rush, we might make mistakes. What if we take 2 more days?
That was excellent.
Really?
Yes. You changed the whole feeling in the room. Let's break down exactly what you just did. It was very smart.
Okay. I started with the magic phrase, I see where you're coming from.
Yes. But you added a middle step.
I did.
You said, speed is great. Why did you add that?
Oh, I tried to find the one true thing I could respect, like we talked about.
Yes.
I disagree with rushing the project.
Yeah.
But I love their energy. I want our team to have high energy. So I validated the energy. Speed is great.
That is the secret.
Yeah.
By saying speed is great, you calm their ego.
You calm their ego.
Yeah. You tell them that they're a good worker with good energy. You make them feel proud for a moment.
I see.
When a person feels proud and safe, their mind opens wide. They are fully ready to listen to you.
Then I used the turn. I said, but if we rush, we might make mistakes.
You shared your truth. You told them the danger.
Yeah.
But because their mind was open, they did not feel angry. They heard your warning.
Now let's talk about the ending. I think the ending is very important.
It is.
I did not say we must take 2 more days. I asked a question.
Yes, you did.
I said, what if we take 2 more days? Why does a question feel so different from a command?
Because a command is about control.
Control.
If you say we must take 2 more days, you are taking the power away from them.
Right.
You are acting like their boss, telling them what to do. Nobody likes feeling controlled in a meeting.
No,
It makes people want to fight back.
that is true.
Yeah.
If someone tells me you must do this, my first thought is usually, no, I don't have to.
Exactly.
It is a natural reaction.
It is human nature. But a question is an invitation.
An invitation.
When you ask, what if we take 2 more days, you share the power. You are saying, here's a problem, let's look at it together.
You invite them to be a problem solver with you.
Yes. You put the problem on the table between you. You are sitting on the same side of the table looking at the problem together.
Right.
A command puts you on opposite sides of the table. A question makes you a team.
You ask them to think with you. What if we take 2 more days?
Yeah.
Now they can say, maybe 2 days is too long. What if we take 1 extra day?
And now you are negotiating.
Yeah.
You are working together. The awkward silence is gone. The fight is gone. You are just a team solving a puzzle.
It is amazing how much power a simple question has. It completely changes the direction of the conversation.
Words are very powerful, but there is a trap here. There is something that can destroy all these good words.
I think I know what you mean. We have the right words, we have the safety, the turn, and the gentle question.
Right.
But none of this works if we sound angry.
Exactly. We must talk about the heat in your voice, your tone, the music of your words.
The music of the words. I like that.
Yeah.
If the words are polite, but the music is scary, what happens?
People always listen to the music first. They listen to the emotion.
The emotion.
Human beings are very good at hearing emotion. If you say polite words with a cold, hard voice, the brain hears danger. The warning bells go off again.
So I can say, I see where you're coming from.
Hey.
But if I roll my eyes and sigh loudly, it is actually worse than just saying you were wrong.
It is much worse. Because now it is sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm means your words are nice, but your real meaning is mean. It feels like a trick.
Nobody likes being tricked.
No. Sarcasm ruins trust faster than anything else.
Yeah.
If they hear sarcasm, they think you are making fun of them. They will ignore your nice words completely.
Right.
They will only react to the mean music in your voice.
I think we need to hear the difference. We need to hear the music.
Okay.
I will try to be the bad example. I will use the perfect words, but I will use a cold, frustrated voice.
Okay. I am listening.
Imagine I am very tired in the meeting. I am annoyed.
Okay.
I say, I see where you're coming from, but if we rush, we might make mistakes. What if we take 2 more days?
Ouch. That felt completely different.
How did it feel?
It felt like you were talking down to me.
Yeah.
It felt like you thought I was stupid. You paused for a long time, like you were tired of dealing with me.
Wow.
The words were the same, but I did not feel safe at all. I felt judged.
I felt it too. My chest got tight when I spoke like that.
Right.
It did not feel like teamwork. It felt like I was attacking you slowly.
And if I heard you speak like that in a real meeting, I would not answer your question about the 2 extra days.
You wouldn't.
No. I'd just be quiet. The awkward silence would come back.
So the polite words are useless if the music is bad.
Exactly.
How do we fix the music? Sometimes we really are tired.
We are.
Sometimes we really are annoyed. How do we sound warm when we feel frustrated?
It is not easy. It takes practice. The first step is to take a deep breath before you speak.
Just 1 breath.
Yes. When we are annoyed, we speak too fast. We push the words out with force.
Right.
A deep breath slows you down. It takes the sharp edge off your voice. It drops the heat.
That makes sense. A breath gives the brain a second to catch up.
The second step is to remember the goal.
The goal.
While you take that breath, remind yourself, I want this person to listen to me. I need them to be on my team.
No.
If you remember that you need them, your voice will naturally become warmer.
You have to want to build the bridge.
Yes.
If you want to build the bridge, your voice will sound like you are building a bridge.
Exactly. The intention creates the tone. Let us hear the good example again. Remember the goal. Build the bridge.
Okay. Taking a breath. Remembering we are a team.
Go ahead.
I see where you're coming from. Speed is great, but if we rush, we might make mistakes. What if we take 2 more days?
Perfect. The music was warm. The words were respectful.
Thank you.
I feel safe. I am ready to talk about taking 2 more days. The door is completely open.
This changes so much about how we work together. We do not have to be afraid of disagreeing anymore.
No, we don't.
We just have to be careful about how we pass the ball.
Disagreement is healthy. A team needs different ideas to grow.
Right.
A team that never disagrees is a team that never improves. The magic is in the method.
Let's review what we explored today.
Okay.
The old way of disagreeing is throwing a heavy ball.
Right.
Saying you are wrong makes the brain feel danger. The room goes quiet because people are protecting themselves. They stop listening.
And the new way is building safety first.
Yeah.
We start with, I see where you're coming from. We find one true thing to respect, like their good energy. This stops the warning bells.
Then we use the word but as a gentle turn.
Yes.
We share our idea calmly. And we do not use commands. Commands cause fights.
Right.
Instead, we ask a gentle question. What if we do this? This puts the problem on the table and creates teamwork.
Finally, we must control the music of our voice.
The music.
We avoid sarcasm. We take a breath, drop the heat, and speak with warmth. Warmth keeps the door open.
I feel much more prepared for my next meeting.
Right.
Thank you for exploring this with me. Learning to disagree politely really is a superpower for work and life.
It is a superpower that anyone can learn. Just remember to practice.
We hope you can use this approach in your next meeting to stop the awkward silence. Start building those bridges. Now, you know how to disagree with a coworker, but how do you say no to your boss?